The heart monitor kept beeping, steady and cold. When a stranger leaned close and whispered, "Your wife didn't just leave you, Oliver, she ran." I tried to laugh, but then he said something that froze my blood. "And she ran because of who you really are." That's when I realized I had no idea who I was either. My name is Oliver Grant. I'm 61 years old, retired, and until 3 days ago, I believed I had a solid marriage. The hospital room smelled like antiseptic and regret. I lay there staring at the ceiling, my left arm heavy, my chest aching, not just from the heart attack, but from the silence beside me. No flowers. No chair pulled close. No wife. Just a folded note on the metal tray. "I can't do this anymore. I need a different life." And Emily. 28 years of marriage ended in 9 words. The nurse tried to be kind. "She stepped out," she said gently. But we both knew she hadn't stepped anywhere. She had walked away. That afternoon, a man in a navy jacket stood at the doorway. Late 50s, calm eyes, the kind that had seen too much. "Mr. Grant?" he asked. I nodded. He didn't smile. Didn't introduce himself. He just said, "Your wife made a very big mistake today." I scoffed weakly. "Yeah, marrying me." His eyes didn't flinch. "No," he said quietly. "Leaving you." I didn't ask him to stay. But he did. He pulled a chair closer and lowered his voice. "Do you know why Emily left so fast?" he asked. I swallowed. "Because I'm sick." He shook his head. "She left because she finally found out who you were and panicked." My heart monitor sped up. "I'm a retired warehouse manager," I snapped. "That's it." The stranger exhaled slowly. "Oliver," he said, "you used to be a ghost. 20 years ago, I had an accident. A factory explosion. Fire. Smoke. They told me I lost memories. What they never told me was what I lost with them." The stranger slid a worn photograph onto my bed tray. It was me. Younger, sharper. Standing beside a group of men in suits. Behind us, a massive construction site. I whispered, "That's not possible." He leaned closer. "You didn't just manage warehouses, Oliver. You exposed corruption that destroyed billion-dollar contracts." Emily hadn't left because I was weak. She left because she had Googled my old name. Because she saw headlines I never remembered. Because she found out her quiet, predictable husband was once a federal witness. A protected identity. A man powerful people wanted erased. She read the old reports, the stranger said. And when she realized who you were, she packed her bags. My chest tightened. "So she abandoned me?" I asked. He shook his head. "No," he said. "She chose herself." I looked at him. "Who are you?" I whispered. He finally stood. "My name doesn't matter," he said. "But I'm the man who made sure you stayed alive back then." He paused at the door. "And the man who's here to ask you something now." I stared. "What?" He turned back. "Are you ready to remember, or do you want to stay forgotten?" That night, Emily came back. Tears, trembling hands. Apologies rehearsed in the car. "I was scared," she cried. "I didn't know what I married." I looked at her differently. Not angry. Just clear. "You didn't leave because of fear," I said calmly. "You left because you didn't want to stand beside me." She froze. The stranger watched silently. "The doctor said I would recover. But something else was healing too. My memory. My strength. My spine. Emily reached for my hand. I pulled it back. Some mistakes, I said quietly, don't deserve second chances. She left again, this time without a note. The stranger stood by the window. Welcome back, Oliver, he said. I stared at the city lights beyond the glass. I didn't know what my future held. But I knew one thing for sure. The man my wife abandoned was the man I was finally ready to become again. Sometimes the people who leave you do it right before you remember your power. I'm Oliver's, please. Subscribe my channel, thank you.